Why does the narcissist move on so fast? Everybody wants to know, why does the narcissist move on so fast as if the relationship never happened? Well, I'll give you four reasons why the narcissist moves on so fast. Number one, they need validation. Narcissism is a shame-based disorder, disease, whatever you want to call it. Because they are shameful on the inside, they need validation. They need people to constantly tell them that you're not a complete waste of human flesh. You're actually beautiful. You're important. You are precious. You are this. You are that. They need validation. They need that constant validation. They have emotions, but they don't know how to self regulate. They don't know how to regulate their own emotions. They don't know how to pick themselves up and move on. When something bad happens in their lives, they don't know how to regulate themselves, regulate their own emotions like a normal person would. So, for many of those reasons, they need that constant validation. So, if they leave somebody, they have to find somebody super quick to fill that void. Sometimes they don't even leave another person before they find the next person. They have to find the next person and then leave this person to go to that next person. And as they're with that person, they're looking for the next person. They need that constant validation. Without that, they are nothing. So that's one of the reasons they move on so fast, because they need that new person to come in and start to validate who they are as a person, and to also help them regulate their emotions and all the sick emptiness that they feel on the inside, and also the shame that they feel on the inside. Another reason they move on so fast is because they need supply. It relates to the first reason, but the narcissist needs constant supply. A supply can be anything, but most importantly, their supplies are usually humans. That supply provides all of the things I just listed before and more. So the supply can provide the S word, SES. Um, the supply can provide money, shelter, food, anything, but also validation. The supply also stands as a constant in their life because they're afraid of abandonment. They're afraid of, being neglected. They're afraid of feeling insignificant, invaluable. They're afraid of all of those feelings because, again, remember, they don't know how to regulate their own feelings. So they constantly need that person there to help them regulate that. So they need supply. They need not just one supply, but they need multiple supply. And that is why it feels like they don't have a type, or they downgrade when they go to the next supply. You're thinking that they're downgrading, they're just thinking, I just want a supply. Okay, so that supply, it doesn't matter who the supply is. So they can leave a president, right, a boss chick who was a president of her company and this and that, and go date somebody who doesn't even have a pot to pee in, right? And you're thinking, oh my God, that's such a downgrade. They don't care. It's a supply for them. They need that supply. So they don't have a type. They'll go from blue to green to purple to black to blue any day. As long as that person or thing is providing supply for them, they need that supply. And they'll get the supply anyway, anyhow. Another reason they move on really fast is because they don't know how to heal like normal people heal. They don't even need to heal because, remember, they're not healing from anything, really. Their relationship was never real. Whatever person they presented to you was not real. Whatever love they showed to you was not real. So whatever emotions and trauma that happened during that relationship was not real to them. So they don't really need to heal from anything. They just move on from one situation to another. You were a sense of transaction to them. They were transacting with you. They needed supply from you. You offer them supply. You probably over offer them supply. They took as much as they could. They took until they didn't want to take anymore, so they moved on. So they're not going to sit there and heal. They don't need to heal from anything. They're not hurt. They're not broken. They're not traumatized. They're not hurting or regretting the breakup. None of that. They don't need to heal from that. You do. This is why when you break up with a narcissist who you had so much feelings for and so much love for, you can't even fathom the thought of being with someone else so quickly. You don't even want to see anybody else. They can bring the hottest guy, probably the richest guy in front of you, and you want nothing to do with them. You just want that old person back because you miss them, you love them, you care about them, regardless of how evil they were to you, regardless of how mean they were. You don't even care because you have real emotions. You're traumatized, you are healing. The narcissist does not care. They will jump on the next best thing so fast, faster than you can blink. But it doesn't even have to be the next best thing. They will jump on to just anything. They'll just jump on to anything. And again, this is why it seems like the narcissist downgraded. You think that they, what's going on? You think that they downgraded, but they think they upgraded because they got a supply. A supply is a supply is a supply. They do not care. All right. The last reason, which is my fourth reason why the narcissists move on so fast, is because they don't like being alone. Again, all of this is interrelated, but the narcissist does not like being alone. They hate being alone because when they're alone, they have to think about who they really are. They have these troubling thoughts in their head. Their mind telling them that they're good for nothing. Their mind telling them that they're worthless. They feel empty inside. They really, really get to feel the neglect. They get to feel the void. They get to feel all of the sick emotions that they run away from when they have a distraction in other people, when they have a distraction in their supplies. So they have to feel that. And this is why the narcissist gets bored easily, and they don't like getting bored. That's why they move on from one supply to another, to another, to another. The narcissist can be laying in bed with their partner, and they'll get up and go to the bathroom to text another person because they need that quick hit of whatever, that quick hit of validation, the thrill of chasing another person or doing something wrong. It makes them feel excited. It makes them feel all warm and fuzzy inside. This is a game to them, right? So they don't like to be alone. And you thinking that when you and the narcissist break up, they're going to sit there and think about what just happened, realize what they did wrong, how they can fix it, what they can do better. No, the narcissist is thinking, I cannot be alone right now because I have to deal with myself. I have to face my worst fear of being alone. So that is why, again, they monkey branch. They jump. Have you ever seen a monkey, go on a tree? I don't even know how to describe it. But the monkey never just grabs one branch with two arms or two hands. The monkey will grab one as they're holding on to the other one. And they'll make sure they have a firm hold on the new branch before they let go. And as they're letting go, they're grabbing the other branch. So that's what monkey branching is. They're always grabbing onto something. They never just put all their eggs in one basket. The narcissist does not like to be alone. So if you ever wonder why the narcissist, and there are many more reasons, but these are just 4 of them, okay? Maybe I'll make another video and give you a few more. But yeah, the narcissists, they move on fast. They don't like being alone. They love validation. They want supply, and they don't heal like normal people do. All right. If you like videos like these, please follow for more. My name is Mercy, and you can also book a one-on-one coaching call with me. The link is in my bio as well. Please follow me on my other social media platforms. The links are in my bio. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.